Alright, so the last time I did some handstand progressions was right before Battle of the Fittest, and I went over like the best ways to develop your handstand walk. So today I'm going to talk more about some static handstands, so learning how to do a freestanding handstand, or at least getting the first couple steps to get there. Some of these you can actually practice at home. As you notice, I'm at my home because I forgot to do the video at the gym today, so I'm going to do it here. But it's stuff you can do in a hotel room. It's stuff you can do pretty much anywhere to always improve your handstands. I know a lot of people always look for a travel WOD, so you can always practice gymnastics anywhere you go, because gymnastics is just learning how to move your body. So we're going to go over the crow, we're going to go over the headstand, we're going to go over the kick up, and we're going to go over the lever up today. All those things will help you develop a freestanding handstand, and it'll help you develop your handstand walk and your handstand push-ups. So the first one is the crow. So the crow is actually a yoga move. You want your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees outside of your elbows, and you're going to take the weight off of your feet, shift your body forward, put weight on your shoulders, and come back. So a good progression for that is just kind of like teetering on from foot to foot. So you can start with the left foot down, go to right foot down, left foot down, right foot down, and then eventually get to where you can take both feet off. So that really helps develop strength in your shoulder, but also it helps develop a lot of the core stability that you need for a handstand. You'll feel a lot of strain in your abdomen and a lot of strain in your shoulder when you first do it. So to give you like a front view, hands right underneath shoulders, knees right outside elbows, lift off. So once we practice that for a while and we're stable, like if you can get it for 10 to 15 seconds with no issues, you can work towards a headstand, and this is definitely something you should try against the wall or with the spotter first. But the headstand, put your hands in crow, take your feet off, plant your head, knees tuck to the chest, and I kick up towards the ceiling and hold, flexing my legs, tuck knees down, float. Okay? So those are the first two. Let's see if I can get a better view here for the next couple, because they're going to be off the floor. So the next one is a kick up. So for the kick up, what you're doing is you're going to basically kind of combine the crow, a handstand push-up, a kipping handstand push-up, and a headstand. So you're going to start with your head on the ground, your hands are going to be in the crow position, you're going to bring your knees to your elbows, then you're going to take your knees to your chest, and it's like doing a kipping handstand push-up but away from the wall. And that's going to hopefully point your body straight up into a good freestanding handstand. It takes a while to get adjusted to, and you may fall for a bit, but like I said, if you use a wall or a spotter, or if you're in a soft place, you'll figure it out eventually. So hands down, knees come up, plant head, and I kick up. So you notice I shot straight up, and you can play around with that for a while. It kind of gives you the idea of where your body should be at. So once you have your kick up, you have your headstand, and you're good at the crow, then you can move to a more advanced gymnastic movement called the lever up. So in this, I'm really going to use my weight as a way to fulcrum my body into a handstand. So your hands are going to be planted just like they are for the crow, right underneath your shoulders. Your shoulders are going to bend forward in front of your wrist, and your body's going to float off the ground. You're not going to put your head on the ground. You're just going to teeter up into a handstand. So you can do it from a straddle or from a pike. The straddle is probably a little bit easier for most people. So hands go down. I'm going to tilt forward. Weight comes off the ground. And I float down. So all of those I practiced for a long time before I got good at. It probably took me a year, but it's well worth it if you start planting the seed now. Eventually you'll have a good freestanding handstand, you'll have a good handstand walk, you'll have good handstand push-ups, but it all starts with baby steps. So you go crow, then you can do headstands, you can do a kick up, and eventually you can do a lever up, and that's it. See you next week.